Hi everybody, good morning. Here flying X-Plane 12.3 beta and just absolutely having an X-Plane freakout. So many reasons why I've been using X-Plane lately over Flight Sim, Microsoft. Wow, here's just another reason. Plunging into the weather in Scotland after crossing the Atlantic. This is just intensely beautiful and realistic, and I'll talk to you on the way in. We are 40 miles from Glasgow. This video may be a disaster because I don't know if I'll have any stutters or stammers or problems. I am running at 111 FPS due to the NVIDIA smoothing option on my 5090 laptop. It's the first time I ever am using air traffic with the radio just to listen to miscellaneous babble, and so far I really like it. It's generated via electronic voice, but you know what? It kind of sounds way better than the one in Flight Sim. Alright, I use speed brakes, I'm slowing down. Got to get ready for an ILS here. So X-Plane has gotten so much better in the last few months, but especially after the advent here of NVIDIA smoothing. I did a video on that. I get double frame rate and it's just so much better. Goodbye lossless scaling. No need for lossless scaling anymore. Glasgow, Scotland is showing variable winds, overcast 4100, 1030 on the HPA. Let's get that set. Come on, go over to HPA. Well, whatever, I don't know what 1030 is. 1030 at HPA is 3041. Alright, wow. Look at this. As soon as I make a video, I'm going to end up agitated. Of course. 3041. Let's go. I usually have a keyboard for increased altimeter, but now I can't do it. Now it wants to do HPA, which is 1030. Come on, can I just move the button? Gummit. 10. Oh, please. 1030. Close enough. 10.02.9er. Or, man. Oh, please. This is a major X-Plane issue here right now. What's going on now? Everything's going to fall apart. Come on. Let's just get this show on the road. 1027. Close enough. Oh, my speed is low. And suits flaps 1. And accelerate. Auto throttle up to 230. Come on, let's go. Crank. 4,000 feet right now, approaching Glasgow. I've got, what altitude must I be at? About 4,200 so far. I need to be in, I can go direct to the next point here, boom, right there. Cross that at 3,500. Let's see if we actually can do an ILS in this thing. I don't know. I'm going to doubt it because it seems like I can never do an ILS in X-Plane realistically. But 3,200 feet down to 3.2. Anyway, I'm trying to explain. Wow, it's getting rough. I have the weather radar on. I do have weather radar on, but there's nothing showing. And it has been working. It was working great across the Atlantic. Tilt down a little bit more, maybe. I don't know. It's on for sure. Weather plus turbulence. I don't know. It's there, but just clouds, I guess. Slowing at 217. A little bit of wind shear going on here, but absolutely beautiful to look at. X-Planes are giving me that feeling of really being in the weather that I have not gotten with Microsoft, I'll tell you. This is spectacular, and it's my first time really flying the 330 seriously. And, oh my god, why is there a mountain coming up? Well, geez, do I need to... Oh, alright, so... That's why we don't fly heavy jets alone. 2,900. I want to be a little bit higher than that. Let's level off right here now. Wow, look at that. Coming over the mountains. That is pretty, though. Wow, look at the forest, too. I don't care what you say about X-Plane scenery. It's not as good as Flight Sim, but why do the forests look so great? some fall foliage. Look at that. It looks good to me. I love their forests. I think their forest looks fabulous. Alright, we gotta get ready for landing. Wing lights on, landing lights coming on. Whatever, seatbelt lights and ding dongs. Alright, getting ready for landing. 25 miles to the first fix. Let me pump the speed up a little bit. So X-Plane's been great. I've really enjoyed the sunrise and sunset weather. The lighting effects are amazing. The magical landings are just magical. I don't know what it is about X-Plane, but the touchdowns seem cushy and alive. Real. Just like real momentum being transferred to the ground. And anything. Probably even the small airplanes too. So every couple of years it seems like I get a big X-Plane kick, and then it gets bad again, the frame rate suffers and performance is bad. And yeah, the NVIDIA smoothing has really helped. This is not something Laminar's done, so I'm not going to say they've done anything to performance. In fact, it's still very aggravating. But I can use it now, and it's a lot of fun. Probably won't be able to bend the final for the ILS. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think it can do that much proper intercept. I don't really know though. We'll see what happens, I guess. So I should be crossing this waypoint at 3,500 feet. And my radios are set. The ILS 5 is in, and perf arrival info is there at a approach of 150. We're kind of heavy still, I guess, and 144 on the short final. Lots of gas. So pretty fast approach, I must say. The runway is big though. The runway at Glasgow, runway 5 is 8,700. We'll go for an auto brake low. Engine anti-ice is still on. I can kill that. So we're just cruising in over the terrain here, down below the clouds. This is really, really cool. So far, the 330 seems to be performing quite nice. Now I guess we're walking Glasgow approach. Pretty cool. I like that. I don't interact with ATC because I interact with ATC for a job, as I'm a pilot on a BizJet Citation Latitude, so I don't care to interact with ATC, but it's pretty cool though, I gotta say. Get the terrain display out of there. Looks like the weather's pretty decent now. I don't know if she's going to make the turn around. Can't intercept from this angle. It looks like it's going to go this way. And then after that, I don't know what happens. This is going to be weird. Charlie Fox 05. It's going to try to... It's going to go into the final. I don't know. I won't do an ILS. It'll be visual today anyway, so... For all intents and purposes, we'll just do... Plan a visual. Should probably see the field soon here. But I don't yet. What if I just go direct to Charlie Fox 5 now? Direct, Charlie Fox 05, and insert, and see what happens. It is bending on, so is FF05. See, I don't know how, I just don't know either it's X-Plane or my lack of Airbus knowledge. Alright, so I'm going to start slowing to 170-ish right away here. We're getting close. I'll go ahead and throw the gear down here. I already got flaps 1 and slats. I don't hear anyone on tower frequency, so maybe nobody's here. Flaps 2. Oh, a load relief warning. Oh, that's fixed. Speed 183. Wow, this is really neat. Usually I don't do long videos. This one's a little bit longer than normal because I wanted to do a real approach and experience this with you. Hopefully it turns out great. Slow to 1.7. Might be a little loud. I'm trying to shout because I do have the sound up loud for myself. Really didn't fiddle with the sound settings too much. Flaps 3. I don't know, 3,100, maybe too high on the final. 2,400's better, it looks like now. So down to 2,400 and get her down. I'm using a keyboard selector for altitudes and such. I gotta start slowing even more. Full flaps here. Let's do full flaps. No airport in sight yet. Whoa, she's actually turning the final. I love it, the way it should be. Wow. Now, if I arm approach, will this work? I don't know. I don't know. We'll try it and see what happens. Seems like it never wants to work. And there it goes again, going somewhere into space. Why, every time I do X-plane, approach takes me opposite of where I'm supposed to go? I wish somebody could explain this to me. I don't get it. So now I gotta hand fly again. I just don't get this. Let's see. Is it gonna... What on earth is it gonna do now? It's taking me downwind. I don't get this at all, why it does this every time. I disconnect and hand fly. My God, this always happens to me. Alright, hand flying. Let's get on the ILS page up here. To runway 5. I'd rather have the map showing anyway. I still don't get it. Auto throttle is on. Just every time I want to do a localizer, it goes the opposite way. Can somebody please explain this? And every airplane I've flown in real life does not do this, but why in X-plane does it always do this? So this is why I get mad at X-plane. But I'm not going to get mad today because everything is still quite good. And maybe it is me. I don't know. We'll see. It's just fun right now. Let's see. At least I can see ahead a bit. Still don't really have the runway in sight, though. Where was it? I had it earlier. If I zoom out, that's not an airport. Now I'm really disoriented. Of course, I've never been here before either, so now this is kind of bugging me here. Alright, there's the lead-in for 5. I'm just going to follow. Oh, I see it. It's way out there still. Yikes. Alright, I can speed up. There's the runway, way out there past the pond, I bet. Yeah, that looks like a runway. Still don't understand why the ILS isn't working. I have approach set. Well, maybe when I get back on, but it'll glide, it'll do localizer, but it's approach mode still, and it's there, so I'm gonna untap it and tap it again. My flight director's on, and everything's set for landing. Speed brake on, and checklist should be done. Autopilot is off. Here comes the glide slope. I mean, it is coming in, so, but there's no loc. The loc is green here. That just doesn't make any sense to me. I'm not on a localizer on this yet. I just don't get this thing. I don't know. I'm not an expert on Airbus at all, so. There we go. I remember that has to be, that's ILS mode. I gotta start descending now. And I gotta start slowing to more normal ref. Which was 150-ish or something. Manually flying still in. I'm not getting any flight director at all. It's matching a hill of beans here. I don't know why. I am still in approach mode, but it doesn't do it. I don't know. I'd love to know if this is X-plane or just me. But I don't think I feel like I've not had this problem flying Airbuses in Microsoft Sim. Anyway, here we go. On the final. Beautiful. My lights all set. They don't seem like them. They are there. Everything's on. Alright, so on the final, auto throttling here, and winds are north at 13, and I'm still not getting no proper glide slope on the flight director. Doesn't match, and I just don't get it. Alright, so we're following the glide slope here and there, but when I turn on the flight director, it doesn't match it. I just don't get it. Flight director on, it's all screwy. There goes the stupid command bars. The whole thing is screwed up. I don't know. Is this dying to know if this is me or something else? Whatever. I don't know. But we're flying the heavy in on final here, everybody. Frame rate is down to 70, so I don't know. It seems lower. Certainly a lot lower. When I took off at 115 or 20 a few hours ago from Iceland. So I don't know. We'll see how it is. Hopefully the landing comes out okay. Alright, reducing the speed again. Never understand Airbuses either, why there's no like rough carrot on the PFD either. I don't understand that either, so it could be me again. I don't know. Minimum. I like the fact that X-Plane has fall colors now. That's great. Getting ready to kill auto throttle in a second. Auto throttle is off. Get back a little more power. Idle thrust. Alright, we're down. Speed brakes deployed. Let's go to reverse. And reverse coming in. 100 knots. 80. 70. Auto brakes are doing a good job. I'll manually press to disconnect. Auto brakes out. That worked out pretty good. I didn't have any problems there. Still decelerating, I guess. I don't know. There we go. Auto brake is off, and we've come to a stop. We'll go taxi in now. I like the sound of that spool up. That is a great little woo 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 sound. It's nice. I love it. Very realistic. A little bit of rain falling here. You see that? Time to clean up. All right, flaps coming up. A good sound from the rear on the 330 here. Little bit of rain on the window. Let's see if there's any windshield wiper sounds. That's another thing that I can't stand. Ooh, nice sounds. Wow, that's good. Wow, that's really good. Usually they don't ever include sounds. I like that. That's very nicely done. Wow. Very, very cool there. Take the turn off here. Looks fabulous. I mean, it just works. That's what I'm liking about X-Plane still. Other than the ILS issue, things just work. The performance is great on the smoothing app. I will get rid of landing lights. Strobes off. Cars in the distance. I like the trees. I mean, the scenery is just fine. I've never had a problem with X-Plane defaults. I'm not really scenery watching. But look at the airports look better. They're busy. There's a lot of traffic around. I don't use traffic in Microsoft Sim. Things just seem to work. Taxing is a little sensitive and jittery compared to Flight Sim, but I use Honeycomb setup and it seems to work okay. drive-by camera in the world is on X-Plane for sure, absolutely. Never fails. That is the best camera of all. And I have it linked to my keyboard and joystick buttonry, as it called it. Alright, here comes a busy ramp up ahead. That looks pretty dang neat. Kill them wipers. Boom. I'm excited about X-Plane 12.3 now. I mean, there's just, I'm excited about the weather. The weather modeling is great. I didn't get to show you a storm. The weather radar is amazing. The new weather radar for thunderstorms and convection. Maybe I'll make a video on that or manually introduce storms. They do look great. Better than Flight Sim for sure. There's some things I'm really saying about it that's better than Flight Sim because I'm a huge Microsoft fan, but this has really got me. It's been a week now of X-Plane only, getting all my commercial products I bought downloaded and installed, and I love it. This is really, really cool. Look how busy the ramp is, and it's not jittering my frames at all or nothing. And some of these aircraft move around. Oh, it's quiet on the frequency right now. And maybe my frame rate has dropped to 68 because I do have so much traffic running. I did throw in a lot. Usually I don't throw in much, but overall it doesn't seem to wreck or cause stutters like Microsoft does when you use traffic. So excited about that as well. I'm not sure where we're arriving to yet, so we'll deal with that afterwards. But geez, it looks great, and exciting times here for X-Plane people. I got 3 simulators now: X-Plane, Flight Sim 2020, and 2024, and I use them all. I can't stop using any of them because they all have great advantages and disadvantages. It's just amazing stuff going on here. So anyway, I hope you liked the video. Please subscribe and let me know about X-Plane and all the approach modes. If anyone knows these things work, let me know, because I never can get any of this stuff to work like what I think a real airplane does. All right, have a great day.